But as president of the men's chorus, you know, I had one responsibility, and only one. This is no joke. I had to set up the chairs before anyone else got there. That was all it was. That is not a joke. I would get there at 6 in the morning and set up the 70 chairs for rehearsal. So it's sophomore year, and I'm president of the men's chorus, and I'm setting up my chairs. It's the first couple weeks of school, and I notice that there's this new face, that there's this freshman who I'd never seen before, who is sitting kind of off on his own in the corner of the room, not really talking to anyone. And I'm the president. I gotta make sure that everyone's having a good time at the men's chorus. So I go out and I, sit next to him, introduce myself. And I quickly learn that his name is Mark. And Mark is kind of a funny kid. He's a bit overweight. He has this high tenor voice, a little crackly at the time, and he walks with this really extreme turnout. He has kind of like a duck walk. It's really cute. But at the same time, he's also one of the sweetest, most genuine people that you could ever meet. He's fantastic. He and I become fast friends because he tells me in that first conversation that he's actually into drama, and me being like the total theater geek outside of being a total choir geek. I'm like, oh my gosh, totally, let's absolutely audition later this week for the show. I'll introduce you to everyone in the club. It'll be awesome. You'll have a great time. And so we do. We go out to the audition. Mark gets a minor part in that fall show, which is fantastic for a freshman. And I get the nerd role because, of course, I get the nerd role. Hey guys, it's Matt Pat. So that's basically the tone of our life for the next 2 years, right? Theater and choir. So fast forward to my senior year. We're driving back in the bus from a choir concert that we had just finished. We're sitting in the back of the bus because that's where all the cool kids sit. Right? All the cool kids sit in the back of the bus. No. That's where the people who want to think they're cool sit. And Mark turns to me and just out of the blue says, hey Matt, I want to tell you something important. And I have no idea what he's talking about, but I see that we just pulled up to the all-you-can-eat Italian place that we were going to eat dinner at. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's talk about this later. I'm gonna go eat some spaghetti. And he pulls me back down and sits me down in the seat. He's like, no, really, I want to tell you something important. I'm like, okay, what's up? And he says, thank you. And I'm like, thank you for what? And he's like, thank you for saving my life. Oh, okay. That's what he confesses to me in the back of that bus. 2 years earlier, the week that I had introduced Mark, or that I had introduced myself to Mark, he had been planning to commit suicide that weekend. He had the plan all made out. He had been having a really hard time in middle school with people making fun of him. And then in high school, he was hoping that it would get better. But here it was a couple weeks into the year, and it still wasn't. People were still making fun of him for the way he walked, for his voice, and for his weight. He felt like everyone had given up on him. Everyone, except for apparently me, who, just because I was trying to be nice, just because I was trying to be inclusive, went over one morning after I had finished setting up those damn 70 chairs and said, hey, I'm Matthew, what are you into? A conversation as simple as that at 6:15 in the morning at choir rehearsal is the difference between Mark living and dying. I bring this up for a reason. We live today in a world where the internet seems bent, or at least feels bent, on dividing us, on tearing us apart. It feels now more than ever like this tool that was once a way for us to unite intellectually and creatively is now being used to divide us, to focus on our differences. It's a place where only the drama gets reported, the big and bad news out there. Discourse is a thing of the past. It's just two groups of people who are shouting at each other why the other side is wrong. It's a place where even creators are approaching the internet and these online digital platforms with a me-first attitude. What can I do to get myself ahead? Doing things like lying about donating to Locks of Love so you get an extra 1,000 Instagram followers. Like, how stupid is that? Like, seriously. Locks of Love for cancer patients. And here's the thing. All of you are creators, and if not all of you are creators, then all of you are viewers. Don't fall into those traps. If you're a creator, create a community around yourself that is supportive and positive. If you're just a viewer, then vote with your view. Don't support people or videos who are spewing out that sort of negativity or using that sort of negativity to grow their own presences.
It just brings me so much joy to watch his stuff. Earlier this year, I went through like a really depressing phase. My grandfather died, I went through a bad breakup, and it really took a toll on me, and his stuff, kept me above water. and that I'm really grateful for.
I've come farther than I ever thought I would, and it's all thanks to you guys. I can fly across the United States to meet people who love and support me. You guys, my freaking family. And I came to this place from being depressed, anxious, feeling constantly alone, like I couldn't be myself. When I hit 100,000 subscribers this year, I was amazed, because this goal, this thing, reaching 100K was something that I always wanted to do. And thanks to you guys, I did it. And like, thank you. Thank you so much. I have overcome all of these things, and I'm so proud of myself for it. Just, yes. And I want you guys to know that I'm here for you, for anything you go through, for all your pains, your anxieties, your depressions, because these things, your fears and your sadnesses, don't have to be who you are. You don't have to be those things. You are stronger and better than they ever could be. You freaking own them. And I say that from firsthand experience, because you guys taught me that. But I wanted to make this video to say not only thank you, but this is where I come from. So let's raise an empty hotel cup to us, to fighting depression and anxiety, to saying no to being normal, and every single one of you 100,000 plus people. I freaking love you guys. That was cheesy.
Those videos you guys just saw were clips I found online, big YouTubers and not just YouTubers, but the people there who watched the videos of their favorite YouTubers. And I didn't want to make the video too long, guys, but I'm glad, and hopefully you guys got the overall message of it. And the overall message of this was, you guys thank your favorite YouTubers every day on how they changed your lives. And I want to let you guys know that they've done the same, you've done the same thing for them. That you watching their videos, liking, and all that has changed their lives. And they have gone, through the similar problems you guys are probably facing today. And, all these things that you guys might feel alone on, but you're not alone. They have gone through, if not maybe currently going through, or, have conquered, still conquering, or have dealt with in their lives. And you guys help, just know that you help get rid of their, depression, anxiety, and all that. Or, have helped calm it down today. You never know. You guys are their community, their rock, and their soul. YouTube, to me and to them, I'm sure, is not just a community. It's a huge family. And like I said, we should all love each other. As Matt Pat stated in the video earlier, the internet shouldn't be used for something to destroy other people's lives. It should be something to use it to make it better. And with YouTube as a community, it's a sense of belonging that we can all say, dude, girl, you're awesome. Sense of belonging and being in a community is truly one of the greatest things on earth. So thank you guys for helping them out, for helping me out, and I hope you help each other out. I didn't put music or anything in this video because I want to make it as real as possible. And I wanted to capture the essence of each person. So thank you guys, and thanks for watching the video. So, thank you.